Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening on team. It's your girl Cashapp LaShaWright, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be about, do you document your process and how far you've come in life and the memories of moments and different experiences and all the things you've achieved and accomplished in this life? Do you document those things and often go back and look over and be so amazed of how far you've come in life and how far you've grown? Me, the other day, right, I was going back into, because I'm getting a new vehicle, of course, and I'm looking back over, I'm looking at all the different vehicles I've registered over the years. I've only had 3 different ones. I've only owned 2. And I look back over that and I'm like, yo, I've come such a long way and I have so much to be proud of, and so much I've overcome throughout the years with driving, with stage fright, with publishing my books, with opportunities, and with credit, and also many things, like, right? And I look back in this, probably need to buy myself a safe so I could put all my important information, all my important documents and things like that into a safe, so that in case something happens and in case, whatever situation may appear, my documentations are safe, my insurances, policies are safe. Everything that I've done and achieved over life won't disappear in a day. So that is something that is important to me. I have something to always look forward to, always look back over, to reflect over the past accomplishments and the things I've done. I was looking back in the bag and I saw my very first bank account I've ever opened, which was back in 2014, I believe. It's been so many years. And I probably was working long before I got a bank account, but before then I was very stubborn about opening an account. And I'm talking about some stubborn ways. It took me a while to open my first account, but eventually I did. And I eventually got my first credit card. And back then, I think for me just starting out to have credit, I had a 800 credit limit. Man, tell me about it. I was in college and I kind of messed my credit up. Like, it was just $50 late fee or late payment, and I don't know why I never paid it back. I don't know why I forgot about it or why I stopped paying on it. I was very consistent back then, but I guess something changed. At that period of time when I was in college, a lot of things happened, or maybe when I got to college, I forgot about it. I'm not really sure what the problem was, but I'm pretty sure that was a lot going on in my college days and in my transitioning out of college, right? So I did mess my credit up early on and not paying it back. It was on my credit for a long time, and it eventually went off some years ago. But now, I also can look back and look at me graduating from college, me graduating from high school, me getting my diploma, me getting my certificates in welding, me getting a 4.0, graduating the top of my class. Me looking back over all these memories really just makes me happy of all the things I've accomplished. And that's not me being prideful. That's just me saying I have to really consider, like, I've done a lot, right? I've done a lot with my life for me to be 26. And I've published 3 books, and I've started 3 different YouTube channels, and I'm doing so many things, and invested in stocks, and bought Bitcoin, and did trading before. I've really learned to invest. I really learned to save, and I really learned to manage money, and I really learned to take risks. And I was looking back over it, and I saw all the cars I've invested in, all the bank accounts I've opened. I went from having that one very first bank account to having 4 bank accounts. So the one increased to 3 more, and now I have 4. And I'm just constantly growing as a person. My mindset is constantly expanding, and the growth is constantly with me. And I'm super happy for all the experiences and all the growth and all the challenges I had to overcome as a young woman, whether they were in the face of others or all to myself alone. I'm really super happy that I overcame those things and that I experienced those things. I've documented all my life. It's a part of my life that I can say that I'm not always the most good at pictures and like remembering to take it, but some things that are very important to me: dates, numbers, times. Looking back over, certain I might take a few pictures, but not too many. I'm more interested in dates, word of certificate, or something like that, or showing something that resembles accomplishments or memories. I don't always go with pictures because sometimes it's just me, and I'm the only ones who's accomplishing these things, which is not bad to see me in those moments. But I can always remember them because I experienced them, so I don't necessarily always need pictures to look back over. It's just to say that there's so many profound things in documenting your life and looking back over it, not just in reflection to growth, but reflection to the lessons, reflection into the character that you've obtained, and reflection to the wisdom that you've gotten, and reflection to all the things you overcome. I mean, it's just so profound. All the things we've accomplished in our lives, and all the things we have to learn to overcome, and all the giants we've defeated through the years. I'm just super happy to see what the future's like. I'm super ambitious person. Sparks are up and down with me. Sometimes I'm very. I'm saying I'm always ambitious, but sometimes I'm not always inspired. Okay, as a writer, I can speak on this. I don't write all the time like I used to. I don't paint as much as I used to. There's times and seasons where I do write and I do paint, and I stay up all night painting sometimes, working on projects, working on multiple projects. Writing is the same thing. When I do something, I'm super laser focused on it. So when I get ideas or get something and have in mind, whether it's new adventure or a new vehicle or anything, I'm super laser focused on that and being very successful at it and figuring out how I can be the best at that. Um, I'm just happy the kind of person that I am today, and I'm super proud of myself, and I hope you're super proud of yourself. And I hope you got a lot of things that you can say good of yourself, because a lot of times we have these negative thoughts and we say all these worst things, and we have these down moments or these moments of rejection, or we may not feel totally accepted or enough. But if you really take the time to look back over the documentation of your life, and if your life was into a film, how much would you have accomplished? How proud would you be of yourself? How developed have you become? What kind of person are you today? Could you say you're proud of that person? Could you say you're proud of that person back then that struggled, didn't really understand themselves, and was just learning, right? Give yourself some grace, because we're at a different place in our lives where we can really embrace the full abundance of life. I love you guys, and I hope you take this with a grain of salt and sugar and really appreciate the process and the documentation of your life, because it truly is about the journey and the growth and the power that comes with all that. So I love you guys. Please don't be so hard on yourself. Please reflect and look back. Please do.